Austin's home for hip hop and hits. 102.3 The Beat. It's Val Santos in the studio with Geezy. What's up?
What's good, Val? It's your boy GeezyGoinHam. We in the building. LIR. Yeah, LIR stands for Life is Respond, by the way.
Oh, yes, I know exactly. Shout out to Curtis. So how did you link up and how did you get your music being brought to Austin?
I actually started doing music probably about 7 years ago. I got linked up with him because I was doing music with his younger brother.
Okay.
And, for a while I was doing things on my own, like super independent, didn't really want help, didn't really know how to receive help because I never had help.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So,
like I can do this on my own.
Yeah. So I did a couple shows. Curtis ended up showing up to one of the shows that I was doing. It was like a Wednesday night event that I do for my friend.
Okay.
He showed up, just saw the way I worked and respected me for the artist that I was. And, he came to me. He's like, I want to work with you. I want to start an album. I want to do some music with you. I
right
like what
away.
you're doing. Yeah, I like what you're doing. And it just so happened that, I had been knowing him throughout the years since high school. I mean, he was a high school phenom for Del Valley, and I went to the opposite school, which was Pflugerville Conley, but kind of a rivalry thing. But yeah, so I always looked up to him, and it just turned out to be a perfect opportunity. So
were you reluctant at first? Like, I don't need your help. Like, I can go ahead.
No, I was actually more open than I've ever been because he says this now, he tells me this now, and I didn't understand it till now. But it's just like in order to get somewhere different, you got to do something different.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't. It's what is it? The craziness definition is like keep doing the same thing over and over and over with no results. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what has been like the biggest like struggle of humbling yourself and like getting to where you need to be? Because I know it's hard if you have to take direction in your music and everything. So what has been like the hardest part of being like, okay, I'm gonna listen to you?
I'm not gonna lie, we bumped heads a few times in the beginning just cause like I'm so used to wanting things a certain way.
Yeah.
I want it this way, and then he comes and he says,
I
want you to do it this way.
Yeah.
And it was fine, and I was open to it because he has another artist. He's done this before. He's been a lot of different places that I've never been to. He's been around the world, out of the country, many different countries. So I would be an idiot not to listen to somebody with so much experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if he may not know everything about music, he knows a lot more about life, and I think you can learn a lot if you know that.
So the Austin music scene is kind of like an up and down one, in my opinion.
Yes.
Being on the outside looking in, what are your like thoughts on it?
I think that Austin for so long has been like the capital of blues, like that kind of music. Like it's just hip.
Gary
It's
Clark
never
Jr.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you think about music, they're thinking about those people. They're not thinking about hip hop when it comes to Austin.
Right.
But there's a few names out there of some guys that's doing some big things in Austin. I know Quinn, Kenny G.
Kid Jones.
Kid Jones has always been a mark in the city. And I just had, me personally, I felt that I had to do something different in order to place myself in a position to be seen.
Yeah.
Because at the rate I was going before, I had some notoriety around the city. I know a lot of people through sports, basketball, so that's where I gained most of my fan base. But I think that leaving and going away and coming back, people respect you.
For sure. Because I feel like I've seen a lot of artists kind of be in the Austin hip hop scene and they're like a big fish in a small pond sometimes, where they almost feel like they already made it and they don't need to do anything extra and they kind of stall out.
Exactly.
So it's like you need to go somewhere and experience actual success and failure at the same time to kind of that's my observation with it.
Well, it was different. It was different, especially going out of the country. Everything's different.
Yeah, and you were in Italy?
I was in Italy, Milan.
How long were you there?
I was there for almost 10 months, almost 11 months.
Were you were doing music and stuff out there, and getting a fan base and stuff in?
Yeah, met a producer.
Wow.
Met some videographers, and it was actually perfect. And I got to work with some really talented artists.
Really?
There's a guy named Lion. He's an Italian rapper. He has a good fan base out there. He's doing some big things, and he's really taught me that doing music isn't always enough.
Right.
So.
Because you can only get so far with certain, if you don't basically like expand your brand, basically. Because then, there's people who have a hot single And that's their whole career. You know,
Exactly.
it's like, hey, you remember my song 10 years ago? And they're still trying to get off of that one song. And you're like, all right, like we heard it.
You got to keep them coming. You got to keep coming.
So what are you going to do to expand your brand and your name and stuff?
I think the one thing that I've been missing is the platform.
Yeah.
So basically my connection with Curtis is to help me get on the platform that I deserve to be on.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to bring me out, because I feel like I've done a lot by myself, just as far as building a fan base in Austin and being in one area for so long. Yeah. It's just like, you got to get out.
Yeah, because it's just going to be the same people at your shows, the same stuff.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, and then you're going international. You can even bring new flavors and new innovative sounds and stuff to Austin.
Exactly.
Because I will say there's a lot of songs that get sent to me that I'm like, if I hear the first 3 words are pussy, money, and I'm going to turn it off. Like, I don't, it's like the same stuff. I'm a star, like whatever. People think they're Jay-Z already.
Exactly.
And I'm like, we know you're not. I'm not trying to hear that.
Exactly.
So.
We all got a story. I think once I do make it to the platform that I deserve to be on, and I explain my story, it's going to be a great story.
Yeah. The good thing about you is like you could tell that you're working at, like you can work for it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you're like, it's just such a different vibe from other people who really, they're just like, oh man, I'm gonna wear my sunglasses the whole time and I made it. You know what I mean? To know that you don't have the mindset of like, I'm already here. You're like, I'm on that road and I already know the platform I deserve to be on.
Exactly.
It's refreshing.
Stay humble.
Yeah, it's super refreshing.
But like I said, Kurt taught me a lot. I know I refer to him a lot, but just being with him for so long, he had to turn into that kind of father figure or that overseer to tell me, look, don't do this. You should probably do this. Yeah. Don't speak unless you listen. Listen first. Listen because you might oversay something that you didn't have to say. Things like that.
Foot and mouth, social media days.
Just about just how to carry myself as a brand and as a business, as well as representing for him.
Yeah. Do you have any shows in Austin that you're working on or gonna do?
I'm actually doing a live stream show for Safe House ATX. It's like it's like a brand that they're building to live stream artists for people around the world that can't make it to all your shows all the time.
That's so awesome.
So I'm gonna do that next Wednesday, and I'll be doing that at 9:30. I think it's safehouse.com.
You can like buy tickets and stuff for.
You don't even have to buy tickets.
Or you can just show up.
I'll post a link if anybody follows me on Instagram. Yeah. I'm gonna post a link on my story, and it'll have to swipe up.
So you can just like watch it from your
phone.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
like you don't need to be actually like physically.
You don't even have to be there. You can be watching on your phone.
But could you like be there if you wanted to? Like if somebody was like, I want to be there.
Yeah, I think it's open to the public. I believe it's open to the public. Cool. It's
if not,
more of a
then just look on your phone.
It's more of a studio vibe.
Gotcha. Yeah. Like
for the casting. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just tell people to watch on there.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of
they
it.
can come watch. Yeah. It's like I said, it's open to the public. You can come watch. Yeah. But you don't have to go anywhere if you can pull it up on your phone.
Yeah, that's like my favorite thing is not going anywhere but doing something without going
Exactly.
anywhere.
Exactly. You save a lot of money like that too.
Yeah, exactly. What is your like ultimate dream as an Austin artist? Is it's be performing on a big stage for South by or ACL or even just something huge that you've always wanted to do in your career?
I think my ultimate dream is to place myself in a position to where I can go do more. Yeah. I wanna get to the point to where music's in the bag. I wanna do movies. I wanna do commercials. I wanna show people my personality and that I'm more than just music. Yeah. Exactly.
Not have that stigma of like I'm just a rapper.
Exactly. So my ultimate dream is to master or get where I want to be in music. That way I can branch off and do more. Yeah. And still do music.
Right.
But just get to a point to where I'm no longer chasing the dream I'm living it. Yeah. And I can go try to chase something else.
Yeah. Kind of like Dr. Dre and all those artists.
Exactly. NWA.
Build a brand. I mean, got to start from somewhere.
You got the keys.
Make Austin proud. So, all right. Well, I won't take up your time anymore. Socials, websites.
GeezyGoinHam, everything. If you spell my name, it's GeeZy, 2 E's, ZY, GoinHam, GeezyGoinHam, everything. YouTube, Google, whatever you got, type my name in, it should come up.
There you are. Awesome. Yes. And then DJ LX will be playing your song in the weekend mixes, too.
Yes, and before we go, like I said, I just dropped the album June 28th. It's called The Initiation.
Okay.
Great music on there, 12 tracks. You're probably like, it's not a bunch of rah-rah, you know.
All right, I'll give my phone out right now.
It's a good music. It's a good vibe. I mean, it's the album is probably 35 minutes long, so.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Pop it in and get it over with.
I'll get it over with? No, enjoy it.
You'll enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
But
awesome.
it won't take long to just take some time away and listen to it.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming, and you're always welcome here at the
Thank you
so
much.
Italian job, Italian job. We get the Italian mob to do the Italian job. Italian, Italian, Italian.